Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is John Riley coming to you live. No, I'm just kidding. It's not live because you guys are watching the recording, right? So, anyways, I just wanted to shoot this quick video. I know I have been in a bit of a hiatus from videos, but quite honestly, that's because I wanted to make sure that the next time I shot a video, it was something substantial and something that would be informative for you guys, give you some inspiration, as well as talk about an exciting update that is really going to be the focus of my video today, and that is our new live cryptocurrency exchange platform. Again, that's our brand new. It is live, folks. It is 100% functional cryptocurrency exchange platform. So, we've been talking about this site for a while, XCoinX. And what we've been able to use it for thus far was just to look at the relatability of our OneCoins in market capitalization compared to other cryptocurrencies. And I was okay with that, okay? I was perfectly okay with that because I knew the reasons behind that website. Of course, we had a lot of negative press from bloggers. I don't know if I would call that press. It's only really press on the on Google. It's really not press anywhere else, because what you have to understand about people who blog for profit are that they use keyword research in order to get their websites to the top of Google. Once they get that spot, for example, behind MLM, once they claim that spot, they pretty much have that locked in. So what someone like the anonymous behind MLM will do is they will look for companies who have the highest trafficked websites. Well, One Life happens to be one of the top ranked in the entire World Wide Web. So that means profit. Couple that with the fact that we have a multi-level marketing component to our company, and that is a hot, smoldering target for anybody who makes fractions of a dollar every time you scroll past an advertisement. If you look at behind MLM's website, you'll notice that he has a lot of different advertisements for Bitcoin, and he also has a lot of click-off links to other blogs. So when you click off to another blog, boom, he makes more money. So keep that in mind, guys. When you're going to these sites, you're literally making someone money who makes a living on bashing other people's ventures, such as One Life and the OneCoin cryptocurrency. So, I'm definitely not saying not to do your due diligence. Definitely look at the information. But go back to behind MLM if you are okay with making that anonymous, faceless person money. I don't like making that person money. So when people send me something from behind MLM, I normally don't look at it, because at this point, my belief is so strong in what we're doing. And the fact that we have just launched an exchange, to me, I mean, the argument's pretty much over. Let's get real. Why on earth would this company launch an exchange platform if we were not progressing towards being an openly traded cryptocurrency, guys? So that's the point I want to make to you guys. Do your due diligence, look around, but let me just show you guys something that may encourage you. If you're on the sidelines looking for the perfect time or the perfect sign that it's okay, or you don't want to embarrass yourself by talking to your friends and family, I want you to keep something in mind. We are entering a very, very exciting time in humanity. We are entering a time of raised consciousness, higher awareness. And the reason we are even able to get to this point in our evolution is because of a technology that some of you may know called the internet. And the internet gave us the ability to exchange information outside of the mainstream media outlets, which unfortunately, as we see recently, still have a lot of power over the people. Because a lot of people get their news solely from those platforms. So what we're seeing is that a lot of people still are very much subjected to the information they get through the mainstream media. But because of the internet, now keep in mind, guys, the internet's only been around since the 90s, okay? I know some of you listening to this right now can't even imagine a world without the internet, but the internet's pretty young, relatively speaking. So without the internet, the mainstream media outlets had complete control. Do you guys understand that? I mean, really, think about that. the information that we got was either through newspaper or through television networks that were 100% controlled by someone else. That's to go from that and that having that sort of power over people, right? So for example, if there's anything that wanted to be propagated through the media, they were able to do that through the television. And that was the only source of information most people had. So that's a lot of power. Whether you guys understand the impact of that, really try to wrap your mind around how much power that really is. So if you're somebody who has the ability to manipulate that power and you have 100% control over what goes through those streams, that's a pretty powerful position to be in. So I just want you guys to understand that when the internet came along, I can assure you there were entities out there, and I'm not going to get into all sorts of depths on this, but I can assure you that the internet was a huge threat to people who controlled those media outlets. Okay? Now, they've done a hell of a job still feeding us what they want to feed us, but because of the internet, guys, because of that technology, we are entering an enlightened period of time where people are starting to push back against these established and archaic centralized systems who have manipulated the way things play out around the world. It's just a different method of a king, right? Controlling the people and the people being in oppression because of a hierarchy. The hierarchy is just a little bit more invisible, especially in countries like the United States, right? We have the illusion that we are this 100% free people, but at the same time, there is still a lot of control and a lot of influence that is propagated through the mainstream media. Now, if you're someone who doesn't like what I'm saying right now, then I probably am just going to tell you right now that cryptocurrency is not for you. Because cryptocurrency is a movement by the people for the people. And when you go to these different blogs, people talk about negative press. It's only on Google, guys. And the reason that this negative press and the bloggers are able to get their pages at the top of Google, because keep in mind, when you Google OneCoin, guys, how many hits do you get? Right? Hundreds of thousands now. Do you think it's by mistake that people keep going to the same blog over and over? And I get these emails. Oh, what about this, John? Oh, what about behind MLM? What about behind MLM? What about behind MLM? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's what's happening in that anonymous person's pocket. There's just money being made by this individual. So, again, not saying not to do your due diligence, but the top 5 hits on Google are not your due diligence, guys. Okay? We are part of something very, very big. And the fact of that is that our website gets a lot of traffic. And that's because we have 2.6 million members around the world. So our websites get a lot of traffic. Crypto XCoinX right now, there's already people that have solidified their spot in Google. There are already bloggers who have solidified their spot on Google in order to capture anybody who searches for XCoinX. Because now that we launched this exchange, and probably the really smart, keyword expert guys have already put this in place, but the fact that we launched this exchange, they know for a fact that there's going to be a lot more traffic going to XCoinX. Do you understand that? So honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am also going to be using XCoinX as a means of getting people in front of this so that way I can give you real information, good information about this movement that is happening. Let's move on. I want to show you guys a quick article, and then I'll show you the XCoinX platform real quickly how it works, and then we'll be done with this video. There's so much happening right now, guys. I'm going to have more videos coming. I know I've been away for a little bit, but hey, you know what you can do? Like my channel or subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment, guys. Give the love back a little bit. If you guys are getting value from this, give some love back. And what I mean by that is when you are active on this channel and you do something as simple as comment and share it, you are syndicating my channel, and then you're going to allow other people to get the right information, okay? I'm not saying to download my video and pawn it off as your own video. What I'm saying is to share it. So if you see this video on some other channel, the New Way Earners, somebody stole it from me. But if you just share it from my original channel, That's different. That's okay. I'm fine with that. That's what I want. So this is a really cool article. It's from Fast Coexist, and it just basically talks about. I'll put this article in the. I will put this link in the description below. So, how the technology behind Bitcoin is going to change the lives of the bottom billion. The bottom billion. That's pretty powerful, man. The bottom billion is talking about all the people that don't have access to banking, all the people that have been oppressed by these same systems that I've been talking about, the central banking systems, the mainstream media systems, all the systems that retain control over the people and are used to manipulate and suppress. All right, so I want to show you guys just one thing. I would suggest you read this article to educate yourself, but at the same time, I want to go down to one portion. Oh, and I think I lost it. Of course. Okay. Please give me. Okay, here we go. Pardon me for that break. So let me just zoom in on this. And highlight this. Okay. So please listen with your ears and your heart. Listen to this right now. People won't necessarily know they're using blockchain technology, or they won't need to understand the technical aspect of it. Sound familiar? It's the same as when the commercial internet came into existence and people could log onto web browsers or email. So keep an open mind, because right now, what's happening around the world is people are wrong. And what I mean by people are the quote-unquote experts. A couple examples: they were wrong about Brexit, right? Everybody was saying there's no way that would happen and the world would end. Well, guess what? Brexit happened and the world didn't end. People were wrong about Trump. He won't make it through the primaries. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, he won't make it to the finals. Oh, next thing you know, there's no way he's going to win the election. He's a joke. Guess what? Donald Trump's the president-elect of the United States of America. Now, this is not to talk about whether or not you're pleased with that outcome. This is basically just to give you guys an example of what is happening around the globe. So if all these experts, if all these pollsters, if all these people who have been studying these things for 30, 40 years have been being wrong, why do you believe these bloggers, guys? Why do you believe the people who use keyword research to make money off of you when you click on their links? I'm just going to stop with that question. You can answer that for yourself. You can answer that for yourself, okay? So, this is the powerful part about this article. People won't necessarily know they're using blockchain technology, or they won't understand it. It's like the commercial internet when it came into existence. And why is that powerful, guys? Because how many people listening to this right now were actually able to capitalize off of the multi-trillion-dollar market that was created by the internet? Anybody? I'm sure some of you have, right? You might be doing marketing online. You might be doing some sort of business online. Right there, you are capitalizing off the internet. But I'm talking about early on, when this technology was first introduced. How many people were able to actually make money off of being part of an HTML company in the early days? Well, very, very few in comparison to how many billions of people use the internet now. And what does that mean? All those people are very, very wealthy. Okay? They're very, very wealthy. And the truth is, most of the time, the masses don't have an opportunity to just profit from these new technologies. Well, with OneCoin, we are in a rare position to be able to be some of the first movers of what is going to be the #1 cryptocurrency in the world. Do you guys think there's some possibility to profit? And would you guys be willing to take a risk to buy a package for as much as it costs to go out to dinner for 2 people? Skip the dinner out this weekend, guys, to buy a starter package. We are not talking about cleaning out your kids' college fund here. I'm talking about, what are you willing to do to get your feet into this pond before we hit critical mass, when this thing takes off and the coin gets more and more expensive? What are you willing to do to at least get your feet in the water, get some skin in the game, and to earn and learn and be part of this historical movement? And stop listening to the bloggers, stop listening to the Google keyword experts, and start realizing that much, much, much bigger experts have been wrong about a lot of things happening over the past couple of years, because we are entering a time of transition. We are shifting as a people. We are entering a new era, and OneCoin is going to be part of that shift. I 100% have faith in that. There's not a fiber of my being that doesn't truly believe in what we are doing in this opportunity, and it's time you guys wake up and get on my team. That's all I'm going to tell you. Get on my team, because I have some of the best leaders and the best support systems and the best marketing systems you're going to find out there. I've talked to too many people that have joined other people in OneCoin, and they have no support, and it saddens me, because I am here running 1,000 miles per hour for my people, and that'll be exactly what I continue to do. So if you guys are looking for somebody to at least join arms with, get some skin in the game, register in the link below in the description. It's very simple. Get a free account and I'll set you up. Now, if you're someone who's already part of the OneCoin family, awesome. Keep going. Tap into your upline, and I'd love to see us succeed. So if that didn't shake your ground, then I don't know what's going to, because the idea that you guys can be involved in a technology like this that's going to be more impactful than the internet and be part of the supplier side, to be one of the suppliers, guys, this is it. This is the giant red flag waving in front of the bull's face. Come get this, man. You guys deserve this piece of the pie. You guys have been struggling for too long dealing with these fiat currency systems that have been robbing you of your purchasing power. Take power back. Join us. Join arms with the movement, because I got to tell you guys something. It is happening with or without you. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Let's move on. XCoinX, guys. Go to xcoinx.com. Okay, it's very simple. You go to xcoinx.com. Let me actually just go to let me log out just so I can show you guys exactly how to do it here from the beginning. xcoinx.com. Okay. And it looks like it already has me logged in. I'm sorry. But anyways, you just log in. Okay. You just log in. Let me just log out to show you guys exactly what it looks like. Go here to the login button. Okay. Very simple. And it's going to be the same exact username, guys. The same exact username as your OneLife account. Doesn't get much easier than that, right? Okay. So it's going to be the same exact username as your OneLife account. You click login, and then look at, guys, here we go. This is a live exchange. So before I get into the details of this, I want to show you one more thing. When you go to the terms and conditions, look at what this says right here. CIH Central Limited provides, so it's a separate company, right? So they have a whole separate company that's doing this. Provides an online tool platform, XCoinX, allowing users to freely trade a number of different cryptocurrencies worldwide. Boom! 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 Do you guys see what's happening? This is being launched because we are going to have other cryptocurrencies that are going to be traded with us when we go public. And that's just it, guys. Stop and think about this for a second. Why on earth would we partner with this company, get this exchange platform going, and continue progressing towards being a publicly traded cryptocurrency if this were just some big ploy? Come on. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's be part of the movement. Let's prove the Brexit people wrong again. Let's prove the professional pollsters and all the career politicians wrong again. Let's prove these nobodies called bloggers who are keyword experts wrong with what we're doing. We don't need them. They don't matter. They don't have any impact besides the impact you allow them to have. Okay? Somebody out here needs to hear this today. Somebody listening to this needs to hear this today. That's why I'm continuing to emphasize that point. Somebody is listening to this right now. I just know it, and they need to hear this message, because you're letting your fear get the best of you. You're living in an era where you got to stop worrying about what people think about you, because some people are going to shift before others. And if you want to be someone who can live more abundantly and have a higher level of passion and consciousness and vision and purpose, then you can't worry about what other people think, guys. Those two things don't go together. You either live your passion or you don't. You either live in your intention or you don't, period. There is no other factor that would influence anybody living in their passion. I just want you guys to hear that. Somebody needed to hear that today. Once you get in here to the exchange, you'll see at the bottom here, you can see the available balances. I just transferred some over to my trading account, and I did a purchase, and right now it is pending. So it doesn't mean that we're going to have rapid fire buy and sell orders. You know, again, we are still limited to the community that we have. We are still limited to the restricted selling. That is all on purpose. This is all part of the plan. It's not time yet, guys. It's not time to have open trading. It's not time to have limitless transactions, because we would be another pump and dump, okay? We want to have a stable currency to help the masses. That's what we want. And will we profit greatly? You're damn right we will, but we need to be patient, okay? All right, so you can go to your different accounts here. I'm not going to, really go into too much detail, but for example, if you go to your cash account, transfer to XCoinX, transfer from XCoinX. Okay, that means you're going to send it back over to One Life, or you're going to send it back to the exchange. Now, at this time, I think the transfer from XCoinX may be to a different exchange platform once we go live on other exchange platforms. Once other exchange platforms like Coinbase and like all these other exchange platforms realize that we are a legitimate and openly traded cryptocurrency, they're going to want to do business with us, guys. It's not a matter of if, it's just when, because they make money. They're a business. So we have the most enormous community in the cryptocurrency space. They are going to want to do business with us, period. Money talks, okay? So once we allow that to happen, this button right here will be to transfer to other exchange platforms. Okay, so same thing with your trading. Let's do a trading account, same thing, and then OneCoin account. The site is running very efficiently. It's working great. The first couple of days it was a little overwhelmed. The server was overwhelmed, but it is working brilliantly. So I'm going to show you guys a transaction. If you go to cash account, I have cash in my cash account, right? So just to show you guys, I'm going to transfer to XCoinX because I want to take it from my One Life and transfer it to the exchange here. So I will click that button. And then I'm just going to do, for example here, I'm just going to do €1, okay? I think it might be a minimum of 10. So let me do 10. Transaction password, it is, just kidding. Okay? And then you hit the transfer button. Oh, I guess I must have gotten, I think I'm in my other account. Okay. Anyways, I'm in the wrong account. I don't have the cash in that account. But regardless, that's all you do. You see how simple that was? That is so very simple, guys. Let me see if there's anything in this account. So you put the number in there. Transfer. Oop, 1 second. Okay, no, I'm in the wrong account. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically, make sure that you're logged into the account where you have your funds. So this wasn't the account that I had the sufficient funds in. So just make sure you're logged into the same account on XCoinX. That is the account in your One Life position. And I know some people have more than one account, as do I. I have a few different accounts. So just make sure that you are logged into the account that has the funds in whichever wallet you're trying to transfer from. All right, and that's pretty much it. So I did this with my trading account before. As you can see, I went to trading, and I transferred to XCoinX, and it instantly happened, just like instantly, guys. It transferred instantly. It was beautiful to see that instant transaction, and now I have €200 in my trading account. That is pending. Okay, so that's all, man. That's pretty much it. That's all I want to share today. Oh, it looks like it's in there. Okay, and then what I did, just so you guys know, after I transferred the euros, I basically went down here, and I went into my trading account because that's where I had the funds. So if you look up here, you'll see trading account. And then I basically, okay, I see what's happening. Normally when it's not the weekend because it's closed, you'll see down here in this area right here, you'll see the ability to buy or sell OneCoin. So that's where you'll see it at the bottom of the screen here. It's not there today because it's closed for the weekend. But during the weekdays, just like a regular stock exchange, they will be open for trading, and you'll be able to come down here to the bottom of your homepage and buy and sell cryptocurrency. So when you go to buy or sell, it's going to ask you which account you want to use. So if you have money in your trading account, it'll default to that account first, and then it'll tap into your cash account. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that this video was inspirational to you. I felt inspired, and I know that this video is going to help a lot of people. And hey, man, you know what? If you don't have the time to sit down and listen to a 20-minute video about this movement, then you're not grasping how big this is. And it's okay. It may not be the right time for you. Not everybody is at the right point in their lives where they're ready to embrace something this massive. But again, like I said, I want you guys to really understand that this is happening with or without you, okay? So I would love to see you and your families benefit from this, man. I would love to have teams all over the world and come visit you guys and know that I introduced this to you and helped you and your family and your community change your lives for the better. So until next time, guys, this is John Riley. And if you guys do get on board with me, I'm looking forward to meeting you. And click the link below so you guys can get a free ebook. I'm going to go ahead and put that link right here on the screen. And if you guys are not ready to dive into just registering for the free account, then please take advantage of this gift I want to give you guys. This is a free ebook on cryptocurrency it's not on cryptocurrency. It's on kind of finances, on an ideology of what it takes to really change your life. And I think you guys will enjoy that book. It's a short read, and it really impacted me and kind of shifted my mindset. And behind the scenes, I'll also give you access to learn more about OneCoin, to learn more about cryptocurrency, and to surf around the website so you guys can get some more information. But until the next time, guys, this is John J. Riley. Again, please subscribe, like, share. Let's get this video in front of more people so we can continue this movement and continue changing the world. I will see you guys on the winning side.